Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the Itadaki Kaito Lupin sword from Lupinranger vs. Patranger. This is kind of the secondary weapon of the Lupinrangers. Obviously it has a blade for the sword here, and then on this end it has kind of a grabber claw. I don't know why, it just has a grabber claw. It's kind of funny because it has no lights, it has no sounds, and the grabber claw kind of makes me think of one of those things you see like at the dollar store. Just one of those goofy clawed type toys. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have the highest hopes for this, but we will see. Otherwise, beautiful art on the packaging here. Obviously, the Lupinrangers featured prominently. Not really anything going on the bottom. If I can fit on the side here. You have a picture of Lupin Red. Another picture of Lupin Red on that side. And then spinning it around. Again, nice picture up top. That spills down onto the top there. Shows them holding it as a blade. Shows them using it as a grabber claw. And then swinging it. I think it warns you not to hit anybody with it. Alright, fair enough. So yeah, that's it for the packaging. Nice packaging. Let's go ahead, we'll get it out of the box, we'll take a closer look. So here is the Lupin sword out of the packaging. Nice paint applications. I mean, the silver here on the blade is very nice. This, from about where my fingernail is inward, is silver paint. And then on the outside is like a little bit softer gray plastic for the blade. So I guess in case you do hit someone with it, it should theoretically hurt less. This is a piece of black plastic here. The orange is paint. Orange over here. Silver is paint. You have a little bit of silver on the inside. Obviously all this. What makes little sense to me is this obviously looks like this is where a battery compartment could go. So I don't know if some kind of sounds or lights were originally planned for this and they decided to scrap it. I don't know. Even in my adult-sized hand, I feel like you can get a decent grip on this, so it's a fairly decent size. So for sword mode, you hold it here and you swing it. Sword. For the claw mode, you put your hands in here. A little bit tighter fit over here. And then you slide this to open the claw. And that does have the orange paint and silver paint on both sides, which is nice. That's it. I don't know what else to do. Let's see. Can it grab onto my wrist? No, I have a fat wrist. You can kind of grab. Can it be like, hey, I need that thing over there? Got it. I don't know. I just don't get this toy. It seems so superfluous to me and just kind of, I mean, you know, it's a roleplay toy, but couldn't you have put just something, like, even if it was just like a motion activated like swing and it made a slash sound, or if you went like, you know, I'm bad at sound effects, but something like some kind of like little kind of ratchet sound or something when you opened and closed this, you could have done something. Like, I understand there's not going to be lights in it because there's not really anywhere to put, you know, an LED or anything like that. It doesn't make sense. You could have put some sounds in it just to make this a little bit more worth it. I mean, this thing I think was about, I want to say $20 before shipping, and that's not worth it. It really kind of reminds me of, if you guys remember in Ju-Oger, they had that eagle sword that literally did nothing. I don't think it had sounds. I don't think it had sounds. I know it didn't have lights. I don't think it had sounds either, and it was way too short. This thing at least is a decent length. Like I said, it can kind of fit my hand and just as like a little dagger weapon. Although on the show I think it's much longer, obviously, but the roleplay weapons are always shorter. I mean, that's fine, but it's gonna get old in about, it's already old. Okay, so I don't know. I don't even know why I bought the darn thing, honestly. I just wanted to kind of share it with you guys, and I thought maybe we could all have a laugh at how pathetic it is. So hopefully we did have that. Hopefully that was worth it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of here, and it is a kind of sword weapon, and it does have a grabber claw, so if you don't feel like getting that can of Pepsi from across the room, got it. that's about what this is good for. I don't know. I don't want to say it's terrible, you know, if a kid just wants a swordplay weapon, but I feel like with no lights and no sounds, if this was like $10 before shipping, I would have been much happier with it. I would have been like, okay, it's a goofy little thing, $10, you can have some fun with it, whatever. I definitely don't think it's worth full retail price. $20 is way too much. The little side weapon for the Patrangers is a little megaphone that has sounds, and it was almost the same price. So I really don't understand why this couldn't have at least had some sounds in it. And like I said, it almost feels like that was a battery compartment. I almost feel like maybe it was planned and they scrapped them at the last minute. I don't know. And I don't know how I could find that out. If somebody knows that, tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. But yeah, that's it for this thing. Unfortunately, there's really nothing else to share with you, and this video should not even be half as long as this is, but like I said, we can all have a good laugh. You know, I'm sure it's gonna be like on HLJ forever, and then it's gonna get slashed like price-wise towards the end of the show. I think the same thing happened with that eagle sword from Chuodra. If you could grab this like on a clearance for $5, yeah, okay, totally worth $5. $5. Maybe it's not worth $5. Certainly not worth $5. Maybe this thing is worth $5. You know, 5 to 7, upwards of 10. You're getting towards the end of what this thing is worth. So I would say no more than $10. But yeah, if you want to pick it up later on down the run on clearance, just for a goofy little thing to mess around with. I mean, kids will probably enjoy it. Kids could get some fun out of this, but I feel like even kids would get bored of this really quick because it doesn't really do anything. I mean, you can go to the dollar store or like a Five Below or something and get a grabber claw toy for $3 to $4. And that's essentially what this is. It just has like a molded fake blade on the end of it. So yeah, I mean, for what it is, it advertises what it is, and it's but the price point is just way too high in my opinion. Like I said, clearance for $5, go ahead, pick it up, have some goofy fun. Full retail, no, definitely not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully you enjoyed this laugh at the DX Lupin sword. And does it even say DX? No, it doesn't. See, they knew better than to call it DX, because I was about to say, hold on, what is DX about this? But they said, no, we don't have the balls to call it DX, and they were right. They were right to do that. So this is the Itadaki Kaito Lupin sword from Lupinranger versus Patranger. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.